What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. For this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Roman. Today, Roman messaged me on Instagram, giving me the idea to make a Golden State Warriors video. So Roman, I hope you like this today. We're going to be talking about 5 NBA superstars that the Warriors could trade for in this upcoming offseason. When talking about next season, the Warriors are going to be one of the best teams in the NBA, and if they get another superstar and build a super team, oh boy, they could be unstoppable. So if you're a big Golden State Warrior fan, just like Roman, you're going to love this. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'll really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. Just one more thing, guys, if you guys want daily basketball highlights, basketball news, and rumors, go check out my Instagram, ezBUCKETz. I post daily there. If you guys use that platform, go check it out. I would appreciate that as well. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Warriors.
You don't know how much that means, man. I appreciate you for the acknowledgement. And obviously, when you get respect from people that have walked the same hallways and taking the same court and understand the ups and downs of what this league is about, and that respect means so much to me and my family, and I appreciate that. I'm happy to be able to represent everybody that's worn this uniform. You know, the guys that are in the rafters like yourself, and it's crazy. It's crazy to know what tonight meant. So I appreciate that, Mully, more than you know.
The Warriors are going to be one of the hottest teams when it comes to this NBA offseason because next year, they're projected to be one of the best. Without Klay Thompson this season due to a leg injury, the Warriors have kind of struggled, but getting Klay Thompson back next season, a lot of NBA fans just believe they're gonna go straight back to the top. And with the Warriors having Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson both in their prime, Bob Myers, the GM right now, has to do whatever he can to surround them with the best available pieces. And with the NBA simply having so many super teams right now, there's the Brooklyn Nets, of course the Lakers, the Warriors have to also get back into that conversation. When talking about this offseason, the reason why the Warriors are in so many trade rumors is because they have a lot of good trading assets. We all know one of their best trading assets is giving away James Wiseman, their second overall pick in this year's NBA draft. Some Warrior fans believe they shouldn't trade James Wiseman, but after getting hit with a meniscus injury, the Warriors might change their mind. Another good trading asset the Warriors have is their Timberwolves first round pick this year. We all know this season the Wolves have one of the worst record in the NBA. The Warriors actually got this pick last year when they traded away D'Angelo Russell in exchange for Andrew Wiggins. So if the Warriors want a superstar and a team wants a good draft pick, the Warriors have what it takes. For this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 NBA superstars that I believe are realistic when it comes to the Warriors offering them a blockbuster trade. The first superstar on this list is Bradley Beal of the Wizards, and Bradley Beal has been linked to the Golden State Warriors for a very long time now. When talking about this season, the Golden State Warriors have definitely struggled when it comes to a secondary scoring option behind Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is averaging about 30 points per game, but a fun fact is that he's actually the second leading scorer in the NBA. And simply guess who he's behind? He's behind Bradley Beal. Beal is leading the NBA in scoring right now. Just simply imagine if the Warriors have 2 players that can literally average 30 plus a game, and then of course getting Klay Thompson back, they would simply be an almost better Brooklyn Nets. A lot of Warrior fans love Bradley Beal. He could easily be their combo guard at the 2 spot alongside Stephen Curry. Draymond would simply have 3 sharpshooters of Steph, Bradley, and Klay, but the only problem is that Bradley Beal, from what we're hearing, does not want to leave the Wizards even though they're not winning games or simply a playoff roster. So what I'm simply trying to say is that if the Warriors want to get Bradley Beal, it has to start with Bradley Beal wanting and requesting a trade. But for this video, we're gonna dream a little bit and talk about Bradley Beal doing that. Bradley Beal is fed up with the Wizards. He wants to go to a championship contender while he's in his prime, and that's where the Warriors swoop right in. If the Warriors can offer up Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, Eric Pascal, their first round draft pick this year, and then a future second round draft pick, I believe this would be a great package to land Bradley Beal, as the Wizards get a lot of good assets when losing their superstar. When talking about the Wizards roster right now, their weakest position is definitely their front court, and that's where James Wiseman comes in. They can literally develop him to run DC going forward. Of course, Andrew Wiggins is still an established NBA player. He's there for contract matching, but getting him in return is not a bad fit as well. I simply feel if Bradley Beal goes to the Warriors, they would be an offensive nightmare. The next superstar on this list is Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors, and if the Warriors want an all-star, not a superstar, Pascal is a cheaper option. When talking about this season, the Toronto Raptors are clearly tanking, and from the looks of it, they could potentially be looking for a trade this upcoming offseason. With the Warriors being known a lot for their small ball lineup, Pascal Siakam can easily come in, play that center position alongside Draymond Green, and simply be a great pick-and-roll player alongside Steph and Klay. So far this year, we heard so many rumors about Pascal Siakam having troubles in the locker room with the Raptors roster, even with the Raptors head coach of Nick Nurse. And with Pascal Siakam being so young and the Raptors losing, Pascal might not want to be in a rebuilding situation. Ever since winning the NBA championship in 2019, Pascal Siakam's numbers have slowly decreased as he hasn't been that all-star and superstar we all thought he could be. And as a Raptor fan, if I could trade him right now for a lot of good future assets, maybe a James Wiseman, it wouldn't be a bad idea. If the Warriors can offer up Kelly Oubre Jr. in a sign and trade, of course James Wiseman, Eric Pascal in exchange for Pascal Siakam, I believe this is a great trade for both teams. On the Warriors' perspective, simply imagine this lineup: Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Pascal at the 5. This small ball lineup would be so effective offensively and would be so quick on the defensive end. The next superstar on this list is KAT, Karl-Anthony Towns of the Wolves, and he's been a very popular Warriors target for a very long time now. When talking about the Wolves this year or even last year, they have been one of the worst teams in the NBA, and because they're losing so many games, KAT has popped up in so many trade rumors. With KAT being one of the NBA's premier centers, the Warriors could be targeting such a young superstar that has so much potential that could give them an instant boost at that center position, and of course for a deep championship run. There are so many reports and rumors out there that this upcoming offseason, KAT will be fed up and actually request a trade with the Wolves. And with the Golden State Warriors having so many good trading assets, I believe he'll be a great fit. With KAT's athletic ability and his playing style to spread the floor at a high level, playing alongside Draymond, Steph, and Klay would simply elevate his game at a whole nother level and simply be an offensive nightmare for the opposing teams. Imagine having Steph, Klay, and KAT spread the floor. With KAT's versatile personality, he could simply be a great scorer and a great rebounder for the Warriors. If the Warriors can offer up Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, Eric Pascal, and their first round draft pick this year, I believe this would be a great trade on the Wolves' perspective as well. The only funny part about this trade though is the Wolves getting back Andrew Wiggins. Maybe they might not want Andrew Wiggins, and that's why Draymond Green might have to be the answer instead. But I'm not sure if the Warriors want to trade Draymond Green. Draymond just simply fits perfectly alongside Klay and Steph. But simply imagine a lineup if this goes through: Stephen Curry, Klay, re-sign Kelly Oubre, and then Draymond Green, and of course KAT. I would love this lineup to be one of the best teams in the Western Conference. The next player on this list is Paul George of the Clippers, and with Paul George being one of the most popular and best small forwards in the NBA, the Warriors need a dominant 3-and-D player. Paul George is simply a perfect fit, of course, if the scenario comes through. With Paul George being one of the premier two-way wings in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors might be convinced he would simply fit alongside Steph and Klay, two offensive monsters. Paul George is simply a wing and front court player that can do everything on the court. He can create his own shot from anywhere and would simply be an amazing perimeter option. If Klay Thompson needs some time to get back to an all-NBA level, Paul George could potentially carry the load as the secondary scorer alongside Stephen Curry. Of course, with Paul George re-signing a big contract, the only way he would go to the Warriors is if he requests a trade or the Warriors overwhelm the Clippers with a great blockbuster deal, and I believe this could be a pretty good offer. If the Warriors can offer up Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, Poole, and their first round pick this year, I believe this would be a great deal to make the Clippers interested. With the Clippers superstar being Kawhi Leonard, surrounding him with great role players, especially at all positions, is a great idea. That's why I do believe giving them depth of Andrew Wiggins and of course Poole as a backcourt player to kind of replace Paul George, it makes a lot of sense. And then of course, with this year's first round draft pick, they could simply draft a stud. But the last superstar that I want to talk about is Kawhi Leonard. And with a recent report we just got, the Warriors are going to target Kawhi Leonard in this upcoming offseason. They're going to keep a close eye on his situation. If you guys are unfamiliar with Kawhi's situation, he'll be entering this offseason with a player option. And from what Kawhi is saying, he has no plans to re-sign or lead the team yet. He wants to focus all on this season. A lot of NBA analysts and fans believe that if this year the Clippers lose again, Kawhi will actually opt out and join another team, and Dub Nation could simply be a free agent factor to get Kawhi. Of course, the only way to get Kawhi is through a sign and trade, so if the Warriors want Kawhi, they're gonna have to offer up maybe Andrew Wiggins and a James Wiseman package. I believe out of all the All-Stars I spoke about today, Kawhi Leonard would simply be the best option. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about 5 superstars that the Warriors could be trading for this upcoming offseason. What's most important to me is what are your thoughts? Which superstar do you believe would be a great fit on the Golden State Warriors? Which one is the most likely? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless you guys, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!